companies post on is Indeed. And then more and more companies, especially like multimedia, entertainment, apparel, just anything that's a little bit more pop culture-ish, they're all on like Facebook. I haven't really checked these out yet, but I've been hearing a lot more about it. Like they're on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and all the social media stuff. I'm like, because literally when I go to post a job, like I send it to our coordinator who posts it on the Fox career site, and then I tell her, yeah, also post, I want to use, like, per recruiter, we'll get, like, even though I'm recruiting for, let's say, 20 jobs, I only get 5 seats on LinkedIn. So I'll say, post it on LinkedIn too, or not, you know, and then that job also gets aggregated. I think once you post it on a LinkedIn, or once it gets posted on my career website, like a Fox Careers, it also gets aggregated to, like, Indeed, and then
is there
other,
a good
like,
website that you'd recommend for an aggregator that looks that?
I just say go LinkedIn and Indeed. Those are like your best bets.
Indeed?
Indeed.
Okay.
Indeed.com. LinkedIn and Indeed. I feel like those are like your 2 biggest.
Okay.
But again, also always go to the company websites too. Because like I said, there's only so many jobs they can post.
So, random question, but like you might, okay, so you get 300 resumes a day. Do you look at each one? I mean, just because I feel like sometimes it's a black hole. You like send things out and you're just like, where?
Do you want to know? I mean, I don't know if you want to know my process. I mean, every recruiter is a little bit different.
Right.
But because there's 300 and because I'm recruiting for 20 jobs at one time, I make a point to say, okay, right now I'm going to look for my web producer, okay? And I sort it by where the person lives, do they have a degree? Because whatever the requirements of the job are, but I don't have everything based on the application. So I'll do like where they live, their salary, their title, the company they currently work for. So I'll do like a quick scan because it's 300. I mean, it's like, are you kidding me? And the manager's like, where are my resumes? And you're like, you can't be like, well, I'm still going through the 300 times 20 jobs, you know. So I have to be fast.
But that's interesting to know what you're looking for. Okay, I mean that you're looking
yeah,
for
and
something.
it's not a personal like hit. It's more like what's going to be the closest match to my job. I don't have the time to go through all 300 and go, well, maybe I can finesse this to make it seem like it's perfect for the job when the person's a cook. You know what I mean? So, and you get that, you know. Like today I had a VP of, what is it? It's VP of,
Doesn't matter.
whatever. It's a technology, platforms, and content.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
It's a big job, and I mean, I had 55 resumes to go through today, and it took me 3 hours, and I wanted to shoot myself. And I literally came up with a list that was like 5 that I think might be right for the job, and then I had like 3 that were like, if the hiring manager doesn't like those 5, maybe I'll show them the 3 to see if I missed something. You know, it's tough. And so I'm having a calibration call with him tomorrow to go through it, and then he'll tell me like, okay, out of the 5, this one looks good for this reason, but the other ones don't look good, and then I'll jump on LinkedIn.
Okay.
So that's why it might be a black hole, because it takes time to balance the 20 jobs that we're recruiting for and get to that job, and then also getting the calibration back from the manager if it's like a more difficult job. But like stuff that's a little more straightforward, it's easy for me to be like, boom, boom, this matches, boom, boom. I call the person, yep, this person sounds great, I send it to the manager, and we're done, you know. But as you get more senior in your career, I think it does take a little bit longer because it's a little bit more touchy. Okay. Marketing yourself, again, it kind of goes back to LinkedIn. Reach out to your colleagues. Go straight to the websites. You could even, I even have people reach out directly to me. I actually got a guy a job this way. He reached out to me. He's like, I'm in San Francisco. I'm moving to LA. I'm looking for positions, you know, at your company. And can we just have an informational phone call? And I looked at his resume. I'm like, hot resume, because it was. And he came in, had an informational meeting with him, and he got a job. So kind of fun. And then here's the fun part. Once you've got your resume together, you've got your LinkedIn profile, immediately go shopping.
need for
because we
clothes?
all, yes, for
Yes.
clothes.
Oh,
Because we
okay,
all
okay, I was like,
need
what?
that boost of confidence. And when you're wearing something
Sure.
new, and I just got these clothes and I
So
feel
cute.
good.
I was gonna say,
got
okay.
the shirt, I got
The
the
shoes,
pants, I
I
got the
love
shoes.
it.
Because I didn't have anything that was
I had to
like-
do it.
And I feel
Also.
so good in it, you
Yeah.
know? And I'm like,
Yeah.
shoes.
thank
New-
you.
I love New York and
Is that
Company
what I
is like my new favorite
And
store.
it gives you like the I am ready,
Yep,
you know?
I am ready,
I don't like
yep.
the size I got, but I'm ready.
For sure.
And that's okay.
Totally.
You know, you have to be real with yourself. You have to be like, this is who I am right now, and I've got to put myself together, right? I also got my hair done. It was very exciting.
So good.
Um,
So
looks
good.
good.
It's
But you
all good.
have to. And the one thing I didn't get to is the manicure.
Laughing.
But it's true. You have to put yourself back into who you were before you had kids. And you have to, you know, my husband kind of joked around with me, but I literally got a babysitter, and I told you this. Got a babysitter. It was a Sunday, and I said, come at, it was a Sunday, so stores open at 11. Had her come at 10:30, and we shopped from 11 to 3. And
Sounds horrible.
you know what? You have to. And I got myself like 4 pairs of pants, 3 shirts, a pair of shoes, and I was like, I'm ready to go back to work. Like, it's anyway. I know every
What's an
industry is
RFL?
different because I know you're going to talk about it.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna say anything.
Reason for leaving.
Oh.
I love like like for interviews, like a Banana Republic or a Macy's or a Nordstrom's or a J. Crew, just something very classic, just something that's not gonna, you know, like go with the blues, the blacks, the grays, the whites. What?
Not for us.
But every industry is different. I mean, I remember there was a couple of companies that like somebody showed up in a suit and they're like, what the hell was he thinking? And like, that's it. He lost the interview. It was just crazy. Or, you know, because it was like a .com startup environment. And then like I've had other companies say like, if they're not, you know, tell them they have to wear jeans to the interview. I mean, it's really funny. But so you want to, if you can, like if you're working with a recruiter, feel free to ask, you know, what's the dress code for the interview? You know, ask what the dress code is for the interview. And they'll be like, oh my God, thank you for asking. Because they're, again, out of respect for my colleagues, they're not thinking about, not all of them are thinking about how to make it a successful experience for you.